Welcome to another exciting episode of Doug's Electronic Repair Bench.
Hi, good afternoon, YouTube. Here with you today to share with you the radio I got today in the mail. It's the one I was telling you about. It's like the P975D that I worked on. This is a P977B, and it doesn't work. I've already tried it with the. I plugged it in and nothing happened, and I also put batteries in it. Nothing happened. And normally when there is this type of problem, it's usually pretty easy to troubleshoot because it's not working with either battery or electric. So, you know, it either has to be in the switch. There's a battery electric switch. And what I was saying was there's a battery and electric switch, and then so it has to be in the circuitry somewhere there usually is where the problem lies. So I'm going to move to the bench here in just a second and we'll get into it, so stay tuned. Hi, good afternoon, YouTube. I'm here with you today to show you my new radio that arrived in the mail today, and I'm going to be troubleshooting a little bit here and taking some things apart, find out what the problem is with it. It does not work on plugging it in or using the battery holder to power it. And I'm going to give it a little look-see and see if I can find out what it is without going too far into it. So without any further comments, so let's get into it, and away we go. Alright, working on this GE P977B. Trying to track down the problem with the thought I'd do the AC side of it first, find out what the problem is. These two leads here go into the primary of the transformer, and they are as open as it comes. There is no connection at all, so that means the open side of the primary side is open. The transformer, that pretty much explains why the AC part is not working. On the DC, I have checked the connector there, and it is getting 6 volts out there. So next thing to do is check the wiring. It has it's like a 9-volt type plug that let's see if I can, there it is, goes to the goes over here to the radio. I've got to find out where it connects and find out if there's a break in that wire or whatever. The little AC switch here for AC and battery, I'll have to check that, find out if that's what the problem is. So far, like I said, the AC is pretty much solved. I figured out that if I can find one of those little transformers like that, I can fix it, but if not, it'll have to be battery only, I guess. But we'll venture a little further and I'll bring you back if I have more to report.
That is a lightning bolt and how it lights up.
As you can hear, it is working.
Darkened areas. Muhammad Ali struck us in the middle of America's darkest night, in the heart of its most
as you can see, I have a 9-volt battery hooked up there. For some reason, I was only getting 1 point something volts out of this. I'm not really sure why. Obviously, 9 volts too much, but I just wanted to see if it would work, and it obviously does. If I switch it here, that switches it off because it's supposed to be AC, so it doesn't appear to be anything wrong with the radio at all.
Out there this afternoon, including an accident.
What I'm going to do is see if I can find this transformer. I'm assuming, I don't know what the output is, but I will try to find one close to it anyway. I think I don't know where it's wired into as far as the DC is concerned. There's a couple of diodes around here I've seen, so I think there's one right there. But anyway, apparently that doesn't really explain why it didn't work with his batteries, though. Unless there's something wrong with the wiring on this to where it's not wired right. That's a good possibility, I guess. So anyway, gonna go from there and bring you back if I find out anything else. So thanks for watching. Alright, back one more time. I just went through and checked all the individual battery voltages of those cells. They are all measure 1.35 or, well, right close to 1.35. So those appear to be alright. Of course, that's a no-load charge, which can be deceptive sometimes. But I just got finished charging those, and I had them in my little Regency AM/FM stereo. They work fine in there. So I'm assuming that the problem is with this connector somewhere, which may or may not be easy to fix. I don't know. It's basically riveted in there. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there's the rivets there in the back. You see those? So probably have to drill those out. Kind of looks like it maybe come all the way through or something. So we'll have to look that over real good and find out if we can determine the problem with that. So it's kind of odd that I have two different problems like that, but you know, I would say if I had to hazard a guess, that they use this radio on AC all the time, and the batteries were never used in it, and you know, there's liable to have bad corroded some corrosion in there in the wiring or something like that. So the terminals themselves look clean, so like I said, that's another indication they didn't use the battery holder. So we will see what I can do. I've got that other now this one here from the other radio that I can use to test my theory, and if that powers up the radio, then we'll know it's the holder. So gonna do that, and let me get back with you. Alright, we have the battery pack hooked up to that, running off the original batteries that I put in there, the AA's, 4 AA's. So you can hear it does work. So I'm assuming the problem would be in this thing here. That is really odd that you would have the transformer and the battery holder go out simultaneously, but that's apparently what happened. So I guess we'll tear into that next, and I probably won't do any more updates on this tonight. I still have this one and the other one, and so like I said, I just got lucky to be able to come in here and do this when I got the radio this afternoon. So anyway, that's gonna do it for me right now. So you guys have a wonderful evening, and thanks for watching.
You jerk! She's on the vacuum, so follow me. No.
Kai, dance for us, little Kylie. Dance for us. Come on, that's it. Perform for